is up, YouTube? I'm gonna jump straight into it. I had a mount for the car, but for some reason doesn't fit the new GoPro, so I'm gonna have to do this the best I can. So I wanted to jump in and talk about, I think it's just a little bit over now 6 months since I've had the BM. I want to talk about, let me shut the window. I want to talk about technically the pros and the cons, things I like, things I don't like about the car. So when I bought the car, the steering feedback was okay, but it was quite light. It wasn't ideal. I didn't really get much driver response from it at all. So I managed, well, I put I-back lowering springs on it, made a huge difference. The camber was slightly in, which means when you're going at higher speeds, because the toe was slightly in, the steering was slightly lighter, so I need to adjust that. I've changed the tyres to Michelin Pilot Sport 5s, which made a huge difference. The things I love about the car is obviously the noise of it. It is a bit obnoxious first thing in the morning on a cold start, but the M235 engine with decat straight pipe really does sing at the top end. And also, because it's light, 50-50 weight distribution, it's so agile, and because it's light and it's stage 2 plus, it really does give a lot of cars a run for their money. Golf Rs, even M2s, S3s, RS3s, so it's a car that I've definitely loved having. I am technically coming through a problem. Let me just tap that. Yeah, come through with a problem. So things I don't like about the car, fuel consumption is absolutely dreadful, but that's given with a car like this. I've found that even when I'm driving an eco, driving the best I can, I'm getting roughly around, yeah, sorry, the screen went off then. So yeah, I'm getting roughly around mid-20s on motorway driving as best as I possibly can. We're stuck in a bit of traffic at the moment. That's a bad thing. The other bad thing, which I found out recently, is car insurance. So my car insurance in the first year was just shy of £3 grand. I'm 26, I've got some points on my license, so that's given. But this year, come up for renewal, and it is over £4,000. So car insurance prices in the UK, I looked online, have gone up 20% from this time last year. So at the moment, I actually don't know if I'm going to keep the car, because a car worth 15 grand and insurance for £4,000 a year just is ridiculous. Just doesn't warrant insuring a car based on the price, etc. So in regards to that, it's more about me. Like today, I've literally just used a company called Cover because I'm going to my friends in Derby, and I am going to just drive to his and then drive home. I think it cost me like 20 quid for 4 hours or something like that. So I will be obviously using this. I'm stuck in loads of traffic. So yeah, that is the only problem. I don't know if I'm going to keep the car now, because as I said, I don't really think it's worth the money insurance wise. So I'm going to hold off anyway, because I was reading online that sometimes certain months are pricier than others. So I'm going to keep checking to see if it goes down. I am in talks with GSI about some business insurance. I have also contacted Adrian Flux. They're going to give me a call because they specialize in high performance cars. Sorry. So we're going to see if they can do a better deal. Hopefully they can, because obviously I'd love to keep this car. I love this car. I have lots of plans with it. And what was the other thing? The response in regards to drifting. So when the back end goes out on this, it's so well balanced. It's probably, if you're somebody that wants to get into drifting or likes to slide cars, this is probably one of the best cars to learn in, because it is so responsive. It doesn't snap back. It's so, as I said before, really well balanced. I changed the brakes to EBC yellow pads with grooved vented Brembo discs, which has made a massive improvement in the stopping power of the car. It's given me a lot more confidence in the car, especially with the added stopping power. The only other thing I'd say as well, if you're looking to get one of these, is I would definitely recommend buying a stock one with lower mileage and doing all your own work to it, because I was reading online when I bought it that if they're already heavily modified, sometimes there's problems with injectors, sometimes there's turbo lag. Fortunately for me, there is no turbo lag on this. It is dialed in. I had it remapped by DMS Automotive. Rob and the team there are amazing. They're actually one of my dad's customers, so they looked after me when I got this. They also remapped my 4 Series I had before that, before this, and it was an amazing job. So ever since that, with a GTS map on the gearbox, this hasn't got the DCT, it's got the ZF box, which I actually thought I wouldn't prefer to the DCT, but the ZF box I enjoy so much more. I also enjoy using the paddles a lot better in this than the DCT. I just feel like it's more engaging. But yeah, like there isn't really much else to cover in regards to the pros and cons. Plans for the car, if I do keep it, is a CSF race performance intercooler, which is big. I would like to get an M2 front bumper. As I did in my previous video, I took the front splitter off because I cracked it, and it was flapping around, so I took that off, and now the car, in my opinion, just looks a bit naked. So I will either get a new front bumper. The only problem is with this car being pearl white, and it's not the Alpine white, it's the pearl white, getting the paint sprayed on the car, like most people know, if you get a fresh bit of paint on a body panel, it will stand out, even if it's the same color. So if I get the front bumper and I get it sprayed, it will look slightly off to the rest of the car, which might annoy me. So the only other option I looked at was to do, I'm trying to think of the company's name now. They do a really nice front splitter that technically is on top slash like sits, there's no gap between the bumper and the splitter, which I had before. I can't remember the company for the life of me, but that is definitely a splitter that I'll definitely look to be putting on the car if I don't change the bumper and I keep it. I then want to put a carbon wrap on the roof to match the wing mirrors and the rear diffuser. And then I've already done air intakes, so I don't need to do them. There is, what else was I looking at? There is an upgraded turbo option. I have looked at a lot of people that have done a massive single turbo on the M55s. I saw a good video on the M55 in the E82 135i, which when you hear the noise of it on a single turbo pushing around, I think it was 550 brake, this is at 450 at the moment, but it's super reliable, touch wood, whatever. I've had no issues with reliability. I did have a drivetrain issue come up actually. Yeah, here we go, I totally forgot about this. So I did fix the problem, the clanking around problem. When I put the iBack Pro lowering springs on it and they softened in, it caused the damper nuts to go loose on the left hand side, which was the damper making a noise, which was that banging noise I was trying to find out in the next video. I'll put some photos and videos and clips in here.
Alright, good afternoon, this is Jason Stevens working on BMW 6.
When he looked at it for me, he also
oh yeah, oh that's
shit. That out, made
let's have a look under here. Oh, suspension shit. The reason why you got banging,
there was an exhaust bracket
the car's making a noise,
where the rubber bush had worn away, and then that was causing play, and then the play off that was smashing on the bracket,
under here,
so the exhaust was banging underneath. So managed to sort that out,
cable tied up out of the way, I'm afraid.
Back on and pushed the exhaust up.
Yeah, do something with that.
No banging, no noises, and the car
it's banging. I thought about taking this bracket off.
I'm en route to Derby now with my best friends for the weekend.
Who knows?
Really excited, apart from this extortionate amount of traffic. But that is given on a bank holiday, so I'll do a bit of time lapse and I'll get some snippets of me driving. If I can get it top end to sing, so you can really hear the car instead of just accelerating, and you can hear it when it's all open, I'll get them in. But yeah, I'll put some snippets in. Other than that, hit me up in the comments if you want to see anything else. Also, hit me up in the comments if I have to get rid of this and the insurance doesn't go the way I want it to go, what do you guys recommend I should get? Obviously I'm 26, I've got 3 points on my license that come off next year, so I need to kind of be cautious of that. My plan was maybe even just to insure this as and when I need it, and then use my mountain bike just to get to and from the gym and the train station, because they're both accessible by bike, and I can still keep hold of this, keep the mileage down and do work on it whilst not obviously using it as a daily. The other thing is, I got an email actually talking about new cars. I've been on the wait list since last year for a GR86 Toyota. Obviously, if you know anything about them, and what happened with that is it sold out in 90 minutes, I think, or even less than that. I might be wrong, don't quote me on them figures, but it was a super fast sellout. I got an email from them, and I'll actually read it to you, what it said. Let's go to it. So, because I was looking at it yesterday. Where is it? Toyota, here you go, important update. So they said to me, "Hi Brandon, we've got an update for you. Because the GR86 proved so popular in the UK, our initial allocation sold out very quickly. We've been working to increase the available production. That means more models may come into the UK, although volume will still be limited. Rest assured, because you're on the waiting list and have been for some time, you will be among the first to know if any additional cars become available. Just let us know if would like to make a purchase should the opportunity arise. If you still remain interested in being on the wait list, as you are in the next pool of people to be offered one, please click the link below." So I have clicked the link below because I have done extensive research on the new GR86. I've also managed to come across somebody in Japan who has done a serious amount of work on his already, pushing, I want to say it was like nearly 300 brake, but obviously it's a lot lighter. They do some wicked body kits for it. They do some amazing stuff for it. They're also going way over asking price as well. So they start list price at £30,000, and I've been told that some people are looking to resell them when they get them for around 45 grand. So yeah, that is the only other option. If I get an allocation for one of them, that would be great. I'd love one of them. Rear wheel drive, mid-engine, 2.5 litre boxer engine, or 2.4 litre boxer engine. So that is an option. So I'm stuck in traffic, so I'm not going to video much of this because it is pretty tediously boring sitting in this, whatever this is. Oh, there's a tractor, nice. But yeah, we'll get some drive-by stuff and enjoy the rest of the video. And if I don't see you before the outro, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Show you hopefully how much it sinks. Right, in regards to the GoPro, it keeps falling off the mount every time I boost it, so hopefully it stays on there a little bit more, because I really want to hear you guys. I really want you guys to see what I mean. Good lord, I'm gonna have to cut so many clips. Let's put it in Sport Plus. Manual. Oh, I love this car so much. so fun to drive. Honestly, I don't think I've ever had a car as enjoyable as this. Let's do some shifts. Anyway, hopefully you can hear me over the noise. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Fuel lights just come on conveniently. But yeah, that is my enjoyment slash problems with my M235i. And yeah, hopefully, I'm praying we can get a lot more videos in, because that's the aim. Obviously, I want to make loads of content with this car, and I want to obviously do loads to the build. I want to get it wrapped. So I'm going to wrap the video up here. I'm getting a phone call. Peace, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.